dimension. Well, hello there. Welcome along to what is very deep braking zone. What is supposedly the amateurs special event, but let's face it, the only reason that any of you might be tuning in tonight is for the absolute sweat fest that is Johnny versus Adam in the GT. Yeah, things are getting spicy in practice already. So let's see what happens as things unfold. Yeah, welcome along to oNiD's coverage of the round 5 special event of the June amateurs. So it's Nurburgring. It's a 90-minute race without any mandatory stops. So a bit of strategy thrown in and some multi-class stuff in as well, because there's some quicker guys in GT4s, plus me and Johnny tonight. So I guess that does mean that Johnny's here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. I'm not too bad at all.
Good. So we're going to have a bit of a battle tonight, and then once racing actually properly kicks in, and to show you everything else that's going on, Mr. Trinket Tatassi is hosting the stream tonight.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Doing good. I just finished doing my own stream a couple hours ago. It was lengthy, so I'm just a bit relaxing.
Nice, relaxing stream with Trinket then, and we've got an additional this week because he's wimped out of racing. Mr. Alex Parkin, everybody.
Evening.
How are you?
Slightly annoyed, but
Oh, what? Because you're not racing, or
yes, because some lovely person decided to go through the back of my left leg playing football a few weeks ago, and it went again last night on Tuesday. So yeah, that's why I'm not racing.
Johnny's just done a 2:07.8, and I did a 2:09.7. So that's a good start. Alex Trinket, you take us through qualifying, because the GT4s are out first, so me and Johnny need to concentrate on trying to beat each other at the moment, and then we can kind of chat sim racing in the second half of quali when the GT3s are out.
Yeah. And everyone's still setting their times in currently, but we've got Scrub up, who's apparently about 9/10 up, maybe one of their previous bests in practice. Come around about 3rd place.
I think you're doing yourself and Johnny a disservice as well, Adam. From practice, you were 3rd and 4th in the GT4 class, so not too bad. Middle of the pack.
Nobody else did enough laps. There's no way that Johnny and I are 3rd and 4th in this lot tonight.
You never know.
See how much Johnny's concentrating on quiet.
Got the sticking his tongue out, concentrating real hard.
The old Petter Solberg technique.
Maybe keep focusing. Though according to the Delta, it says you're currently 1.4 seconds up.
Yeah, but my last lap sucked, so that wouldn't be too difficult.
Someone who does have to concentrate particularly hard, Daniel Lindblom on screen. He's the one crazy guy driving a Maserati tonight, which is a bit of a challenge.
Always a challenge. No ABS. Really actually got to drive properly.
One spin and you're in trouble on those tyres. Especially if you try to do no stops, 4 tyres.
Which is something people might end up doing, because it's a 90-minute race, no mandatory pit stops. So it's feasible to splash and dash, but you might start to suffer towards the end. Or a lot.
What would you do, Trinket, if you were racing this one? Would you try and splash and dash with fuel, or...
I would probably do a 1-stop with a change of tyres.
Ah.
Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, because I know the AMG's quite kind on fuel, so it might be possible just to not even pit if you, depending on what car you choose and if you have an incident-free race. But I think I'd probably do the same, man. 90 minutes is a long time without any fresh tyres or fuel on board.
Or even just a break.
Anything could happen in the race as well. You might end up taking on some damage that you want to get fixed. You may as well change the tyres at the same time.
Johnny's on track, we're all going to get damaged.
Well, you've got to follow a whole bunch of GT3s into turn 1. And then turn 2.
and then try and let them through on the last chicane as well, or potentially at some point.
Limblom just invalidated there. There were a couple tenths up. It's unfortunate. Davies is 4 tenths up right now. Repping the Ginetta, the Bay.
I'm surprised John didn't go for the Ginetta. He's got a very lovely livery though, so I don't blame him for taking a
Oh yes, the
grab it.
Alex Bowman NASCAR. He surely knows more about it than I do. I just searched for Chevrolet purple NASCAR and that's what came up.
Was it a livery you made, Trinket?
Yes, I made this for the Friday 2.4 series at Jibby Broadbent owned. I ran it last week at Laguna and I'm running it tomorrow at Zolder. But Johnny
You
liked
also
it
made the rather attractive Alpine that I'm racing as well.
Yes, this
Oh,
one
did
right
you
here.
now?
I like making liveries. I like doing lots of stuff.
Yeah, they are two good liveries.
Thank you. Though the Alex Bowman was more just a livery I wanted for myself, because everyone seems to be getting a NASCAR livery. As Adam puts in a 208 and puts himself into 6th. Johnny is coupled. Ooh. Getting myself a little bit confused. Adam, why are you not in Racing Stronger? Asks Sam Page.
Because Trinket provided me with a beautiful Alpine livery, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to give that a go. Racing Stronger is still in my heart. Don't worry, Sam.
It'd be
To be
silly.
fair, sorry, Trinket.
I was just saying, it'd be silly to abandon Racing Stronger for one random Alpine livery.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you wanted to, you could blend the Racing Stronger colours quite well with that BWT Alpine sort of livery.
Could definitely make some kind of custom amalgamation of the both and make it oNiD Racing Stronger style, but I just went for authentic. This is the Alpine A523 that they're currently running.
Oh, bollock sack.
That's quite a snap right there.
Johnny, you out-qualified me, you knobhead.
Oh, I can park it then. Sweet!
That's the first thing you said, all qualifying Johnny. You're really putting in the
Sweat box.
yeah.
So we have passed the 10-minute mark, so it's GT3's out now, and it's the last few laps for the GT4s on track as Davies pulls into the pits. Got one last out on track. He's... Where is he? There he is. Currently 3 tenths up on his previous best is Mr. Lindblom.
Car 3 could be one to watch Trinket towards the end of the lap, because he's the last scrub in the AMG GT4. Could be caught by the GT3 cars by the end of his lap if he makes a mistake, so it could be pretty hairy for a qualifying lap.
I shall bounce down once Lindblom comes across the line. Looking at Scrub's Delta, he was roughly about the same as previous. He's gaining and losing and gaining and losing. So Lindblom managed to keep that 3 tenths, comes across the line, moves up to 4th.
Oh,
Move down to Scrub. Is that a GT3 up ahead? No, that's another GT4.
Car 49, yeah, Bruce is a GT4.
Just loses out on his time there at the end there. Kept it about the same as his previous best, as you can see. Only a 10th off. Who shall we watch in GT3? We've already got a yellow flag.
Not guilty. I'm in the pits. Not guilty.
You have mysterious powers, Johnny.
My name's Adam.
Damn it.
While the GT3's just going on their out laps, I'll just give you a rundown of the GT4 starting grid then. So Pat Jelinek on pole position, Ryan Davies 2nd, Scrub 3rd, Daniel Willenbaum 4th in the Maserati, Johnny Ashley, the People's Champion 5th, Adam in 6th, Bruce in 7th, Tilo and then 8th.
see, this is why I chose you to be an admin, Alex. You're fucking great. What a legend. Wow! Shots fired!
Yeah. I had a 50-50%, a 50-50 choice of who we were going to call the People's Champ. I'm glad I chose correct now.
Wow.
He knows where he's bred bird.
Yeah, but only one of us can instigate a platform ban. Yeah.
So I'll just go and have a talk with someone at SimGrid, it'll be right.
No.
Oh dear. We were just saying, weren't we, Johnny, that there's actually not a lot to talk about from the world of sim racing this week.
No, it's not. It's been relatively quiet on the sim racing front. But we've got some oNiD things coming up. And
Well, I mean, Spa is the place this weekend, right? Because obviously there's the real world Spa 24 going on this weekend. The SGP have got the Moser Endurance 6 hours of Spa on Sunday. But before all of that, you guys trump it all. Well, not you guys, us guys. We guys. We the guys.
We are guys.
yes, we do. The Jimmy Broadbent powered by oNiD Community Racing. 12 hours of Spa this weekend, this Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock. There's still time to get your team in if you want to get in and have a bit of fun. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm doing commentary. I'm actually racing it as well, which is going to be great.
I'm joining you for that too.
Ooh.
Yeah, Trinket's my teammate, yeah.
What are you guys racing?
We're in the McLaren 720S Evo.
Ooh, nice.
It took me a little while to get used to it, and then I started setting lap times faster, and then now I did a 2:17, and now I'm scared.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
You
Trinket's
did a
quick.
what?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
as surprised as you are. Because it took
Considering I
until
was doing 220s.
because until 1.9 came out, I had never gone under a 220, and then I was able to do it in the 296 just by a few tenths. And then I started
On one of the
fiddling
old-
with the 720S Evo. I started doing 218s, and I'm like, hello? And then a 217 came up, and I'm like,
Wow.
I remember sweating the Bentley round there for the ACSS 24 a couple of years ago, and I managed a 218 in the Bentley. But I've never been as quick as that since. So, but yeah, we've got a good team. We've got plenty of teams, oNiD teams involved in that one. I think we've got about 56 teams signed up in total for the race. So, fully live stewarded, stream on YouTube. Yeah, 56 teams. So we've got 39 GT3 teams, 1 Porsche Cup, 4 Lambo ST teams, and 12 GT4s.
Oh, of course, it's multi-class. That's
it
glad I
always
got
makes
put
it
on
better.
I'm glad I got put in the comms box, not the student box for that one then. Eau Rouge will be spicy.
Yeah, hence why I've put my commentary stints for the first 3 hours.
Wow. I shall try and tune in. I'm away at an event all weekend this weekend, but I will try and tune in where I can. So what time does it start Saturday?
Practice starts at 10 a.m. British summertime, so nice and early, but it'll go through. Race should finish about midnight.
It's a long old day, isn't it? It's a long old day. And is the race starting in darkness or finishing in darkness, or is it dark in the middle?
No, I'll be finishing in darkness.
Nice. I like that. That'll be a real spectacle. That. So yeah, YouTube is the place to go watch that over the weekend. Yeah. So if you don't like Spa, then I'd suggest you go do something else this weekend.
There's going to be a lot of
an
it.
actual Spa.
Maybe go to a Spa shop and
Yeah.
stock up on sweets and treats.
So yeah, but we've got that going on, and then we've actually got something going on tonight, Adam, haven't we? That you've organised, and we would love people to come and get involved to do a bit of a test.
Oh, that! I was like, what? What have I just realised what you mean. Yeah, if anyone is floating around tonight and wants to come and help us out with testing an AMS2 server, then feel free. You'll have to jump onto the Racing Stronger community on SGP and drop me a line for the password, because I need to go and copy and paste it from somewhere. I can't remember what it is. But basically, we're just testing it now. It may be a 30-second anticlimax. Johnny, insert joke here.
Sounds like your sex life.
Or it may work brilliantly and we actually get a legit AMS2 race done. But it's just because we're still testing out different ways to try and get AMS2 servers working with SGP. So we'll give it a go. But the more drivers we've got in there, the better. So yeah, drop me a DM for the password if you want it. Yeah, we'll sort you out. And I think it's 10 o'clock tonight we're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock tonight, so that'll be a good one. And then we've got, I'm trying to think what else. New stuff. We've got all our leagues are going on. I think we've got the last round of the Championship and Challenge Cup this weekend.
That would be
last round.
At Monza. Johnny's pulled out of that one, and I'm going to be on streaming duties.
Oh my god!
Did Johnny just refer
sensible.
to Johnny in third person?
I did.
Yeah, Johnny did, and to be frank, I'm scared of all the Johnnies right now. One's enough. One is enough.
Yes,
There is a really good, fantastic, awesome Monday league that people should go and sign up for. We have moved a set of Corsa nights. We still do the Club and Cup on the Thursday, but we've moved our normal nights from Tuesday to Mondays. We're beginning our new championship on the 17th of July, and we're doing the old school minis. The Mini Cooper S1000 Group 2 Mini Coopers, and we've got some fantastic tracks with Thruxton, Goodwood, Barbagello, Avas DTM, and then we finish with 3 rounds at the Nurburgring.
Hang on. Those old minis you sending around Avas DTM?
Yes.
So literally, they're just going to go down the straight, just going.
Pretty much.
Well, is there a good chance the engines will explode at some point during that race?
Potentially, yep.
Yeah.
Just getting some biscuits.
Zvinknas currently is nearly 7/10 up on their best. I'll squeeze them into second, but Brogan is also 6/10 up on their best right now. That'll put them in the lead.
Impressive by Brogan. He's just been promoted out of the AM series, so he's showing good pace.
Ow.
It's quite close up at the top few. Yep, so there's Zvinknas goes into second. Declan Brogan here, still 6/10 up. Oh, I would love it.
What are they? What
Foxy's Crunch Creams Golden.
No way, I just
haven't had those in so long.
Beautiful. Let's have some M, Adam. Crack on.
I want one.
Currently only a few cars on track right now. I believe only 2, Brogan and Felenko. Felenko's keeping about the same pace they had before. They just went up a 10th. But Brogan's currently 9/10 up now. This is going to be a flyer. And it is, look at that. 154.7. 3/10 ahead of Moon. Very good job.
A good lap right at the death.
Oh, Sam Page. I caught him for a second there.
Now I really don't know what to do with the strategy.
What you feeling, Adam? 90 minutes with no pit stops.
Right, so actually for the Alpine that's not doable.
What the fuel last?
Yeah, the tank's not big enough.
Well, Daniel Lindblom's nailed his colours to the mast. No stop strat incoming.
And square
The
tyres.
Mazda, that's bold. 50 pence piece tyres. And Sam Page qualified not last on a full tank of fuel. That's a bold strategy in qualifying, Sam.
Good effort though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to stop.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stop as well.
basically I need 98 litres of fuel, and the Alpine has a 95-litre fuel tank.
Is
I
it
need
not worth-
125, and I've
Just do a
only
bit of
got
fuel saving.
120.
Yeah, is it not feasible to turn the engine map down?
Well, it
Or would
is,
that
yeah, but
cost too
why
much
would I
time?
want to do that?
That's a good counter argument.
Why try
And the
when I
Camaro's
can't?
got one ECU map.
Which is
Full-
just one
full
ECU
send.
map, which is just
Just
NASCAR.
Just absolute send.
America!
Fuck yeah.
It makes life easier for me because I don't understand ECU maps. When there's only one, I understand it. It's go.
The AMG is quite good. It's got fast, wet, and safety car. That's the other one I remember.
Yeah, the AMG is very good. Me and Ben used ECU map 2 in the wet round here, actually, in a 6-hour endurance, and won it by a mile.
You want something?
We did. Well, Ben did most of the legwork, to be fair.
Makes sense.
Drivers are
Who's
starting their
calling?
formation lap now. GT4 will probably be a minute until they start moving. Maserati is perfect for you then, Trinket. Apart from the no ABS. Not with my Logitech pedals, no.
Yes, I'm glad there's still someone else left in the Logitech gang. I thought it was the only one.
Everyone seems to be leaving us behind. I definitely need to get one of those brake mods. Places this squishy bit. Because that is my primary problem with them, is because there's like very little resistance, and then you hit it, and then it's all the resistance. It's very hard to modulate it when it's just you're punching it with your foot.
Yeah, it does take some getting used to, doesn't it? Because the clutch and the throttle are so generous, and then that one's just it's like there's a problem with it. It's so stiff.
The clutch has a nice bit of gradual resistance to it, and then the throttle pedal I can just push down with my pinky finger. It's so light.
Rusty plastic with a non-advised strategy. Send it in T1.
Someone is bound to.
Hopefully not Johnny or Adam. We're starting next to each other on the penultimate row of the grid.
Let's have a look at them and see what they're doing. Driving into each other.
Trying to wind each other up at the moment.
Lindblom ahead, just watching.
Just for the viewers, I'll give you a rundown of the GT3 starting order. While we're in the forward shot, we've got Brogan, who took pole position using the Lambo, followed by Muella, Svinkas, Bilenko, Verdinala, no comment, Fenson, Brewer, Lizeski, Morgan, that's your top 10, ML 11th, Daz Eaton, Spencer Knight, Russell, Donnelly, Mason, Farrell, Souser, Sam Page, and Scrut in 20th, ahead of all the GT4s.
Fair few of them ended up showing up. Originally we only had 5, but now we've got 8.
Yeah, a bit more of a battle for you in a fairly long race.
And for the GT4 order, we've got Jelinek, Davies, Scrub, Lindblom, Ashley, Ely, Bruce, and Lewin. The leader's gone quite far ahead there. It's coming at a crawl.
Who are you feeling for a win,
Are on the
Trinket?
grass.
Ooh.
It's not me.
No, it
I
wasn't.
think it was Scrub. Yeah.
So Brogan obviously went really fast to try and get some heat into the brakes by slamming onto it, but was so far ahead that he probably lost all of that temperature just crawling around the track waiting for everyone to catch back up. So going too wide around the last corner, the drivers will soon be getting the speed check, as I like to call it at least. And then it will be green lights.
Green light,
And there they go.
Go, go, go.
Ooh, ML's got to drive through right off the start for being out of position.
Muller and
good for him.
Spinkness are pushing each other into the inside wall there. Going 3
Wow,
wide
Scrub.
currently. Oh, we've got a McLaren off on track on the inside. Big impact.
Oh,
That's
car's
that's
off on the outside of turn 1.
Ooh, and it keeps going. A few of the GT4s caught up in that as well. Ashley has come out ahead.
I did enjoy just watching Johnny send it up the inside of a GT3 into turn 1.
Camaro power!
Rusty Plastic and chat were right, then send it in T1's the way forward. Apparently.
When you're in a NASCAR, you send it. Just send it.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, Johnny Ash with a barnstorming start from 5th in class to GT4 lead. What a first sector that was, man.
It takes skill to avoid carnage like that, and it's something that definitely takes experience.
A couple of cars off the back actually. Just wait for the timing tower to refresh and I'll give you an update of who's fallen off in that lap 1 mini carnage.
I don't think Johnny is GT4 leader.
No, he is.
So, yeah, he is, yeah. You're second, Adam.
Oh yes, it's just updated now. It happened to at 3rd for ages.
Yeah, so Donnelly, Weller, Souser and Brewer as the GT3s came a cropping accident there off the back of the pack as car 36
there's
as a
carnage!
spin. And Scrub with the GT4s is dead last on track, unfortunately.
Yeah, the size difference between that AMG and Alpine. Alpine is such a small car, it's baby on track compared to everything else.
GT4 admins have had a good first lap. It's Ashley, Ely, well, Adam and Davies is top 3 at the minute.
Quite a gap between Davies and Bruce, who's behind. You can see the Ginetta leaving the left side of the screen there. SML coming into the pits. I'm trying to click on them as they dart down. We've also got Redina, Muella and Brewer probably coming in to repair damage as they don't have any penalties.
Ah! God. I got hit by Sam. Ah.
Sam, no!
I was like, I'm going to have to give Johnny a lot of room here. And then I gave Johnny room. I don't think Sam realised I was having to give Johnny room.
The big GT3 came muscling through on you.
It came off worse, actually.
Off at the front, Declan Brogan's got a steady 4.5 second lead already. He's come out of that looking pretty good already.
Yeah, the McLaren that went on the inside there ended up taking out P2, I think, so he just walked away with the lead there. Though Darren Eaton must have got through nicely. He's up in P2.
Yeah, very mixed fortunes on that one there, Trinket. Some people have really come out looking pretty good.
And sometimes even when you try your best, when you're in the middle of all that, there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah, it's a weird one, that first section at Nurburgring. If it goes smoothly, it tends to be very clean. If there's a problem, it tends to be a catastrophe. There tends not to be many small accidents on that one there.
Yeah, and I've had experience with seeing one of my close friends and teammates lose it on that inside grass there, and the exact same thing happened.
Oh no.
As soon as you get onto that grass on the inside, it's over.
Yeah, you do pick up quite a bit of speed in turn 1, even on lap 1, really.
Oh, I was so close to the pit wall end.
Might not want to do that. But Filenko is catching up to Darren Eaton. May potentially make a move soon.
Well, that was a good lap, Johnny.
Finally made it round turn 1.
Brogan's about to catch him lapped traffic.
It's
That would
pretty
be
quick
Brewer.
on lap 3.
Who came in to repair the damage. They were the one on the inside. The Carnage Initiator.
Yeah, he's pulled out another second that lap, Trinket, as well, so he's looking pretty healthy, Brogan, on, well, only 6 minutes into the race.
6 seconds. Let's see if he can keep that up. I expect it to be a 90-second gap.
Fair warning, Johnny, this Ferrari's quite sendy.
Look at
I'm watching you.
Max Verstappen levels of dominance if he does manage that 90-second gap in 9 minutes.
Yeah, anything could be possible. Reminds me, in the Sunday League I was doing in Trophy Cup, the two championship leading contenders lapped me when I was in 3rd place at Brands Hatch.
Painful when that happens, man.
Nothing went particularly wrong. I was just having my own race, and then here they came. They were still fighting each other until the last second.
Oh, dear.
Some rapid people out there.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, there's always someone quicker.
Valenko is still on the back of Darren Eaton here. 0.2 seconds. Oh. As he makes the move and makes it stick.
So, 3 rounds. Quicker arms drives than last month. Valenko racing all the way from Kyiv, even with everything going on. He's still keeping his sim racing going. Good to see.
That's a mega effort, isn't it?
Yeah. Had his PC hooked up to a generator a few weeks
Man,
ago.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a real story, that, isn't it? Fair play.
And he does show his face around a lot. He's really active in the community.
I think from talking to him, they have a curfew on night, so he's kind of left with not much else to do. Yeah, very active owner at Community Circuit. Good time around.
Matthew Holman in chat. oNiD. Go!
Thanks for the input, Matt.
He's quietly egging you on.
He's egging everybody on. Everyone can have a good time. Then sport's the real winner.
Moving down to Adam Ely as well. Got Mr. Davies catching as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't know if you guys... Oh, go on.
I was just about to say something that... Can we just, like, mute it so that Johnny can't hear what I'm about to say?
I don't have that power.
Johnny, close your ears for a minute.
Okay.
Johnny's too fast for me tonight. I cannot catch him. No way.
It's delivery.
That's good. That's good, Adam. 9 minutes in, you're playing the mind games, trying to unsettle him.
Oh, I've got a Ryan Davies.
It's just the power of delivery.
Just channeling my inner NASCAR driver.
When you really get that Camaro going, it really do go.
Is it quick in a straight line, the Camaro? I've never driven it.
It's,
I'm gonna go
it's
with
about
it's
on
very
pace with
good.
the other GT4s, I think. You know, the Ginetta, of course, loves to top out, which I enjoyed very much last night at Paul Ricard.
Yeah, it's slower than M2 down that straight, isn't it? I think.
Topped out at 148.
48.
Yeah, it would touch 148 and bounce down to 147. I was fighting
Unless you
two.
got a toe, you managed to get. We got a 150 out of it with a toe.
I couldn't keep in a tow for long enough; they'd disappear. You'd hit the top speed, and then everything around you would just leave. Yeah, I was fighting two Camaros quite closely. I'd get ahead of them through the twisty bits, and then the straight would come, and then they'd just fly past, and then I have to do it all again until I crashed, and then got a drive-through, and then I stopped go 30. It all came tumbling down.
At least it's not the worst pit lane in the world to go through multiple times. It's quite a short one there.
Yeah, I made the mistake of leaving it in second gear because it's quite short gears on the Ginetta, so I thought I was in first. I wasn't.
I'm surprised it could even speed in second gear in the Ginetta.
I'm surprised you could speed in the Ginetta.
So, 10 minutes in, Adam and Johnny, has the opening lap carnage made you rethink your strategy, or are you still sticking to your original plans at this point?
I didn't have any. No, I don't. I've got a pit for fuel, but whether I pit for tyres is. I'm going to go and kind of see how they go on. Just keeping an eye on my lap times. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
There.
Yeah, you'll start feeling it in about half an hour or so.
I have done 90 minutes on one set of tyres of a GT4 before, but it wasn't good.
And I suppose we've not really done a huge amount of GT4 racing post 1.9 patch, so that might be different now, I guess.
Oh, I was faster than Johnny that lap.
Yeah, I'm always trying to get on for some more GT4 racing. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Donald is the first car to pit for, I presume it was a non-accident reason, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see
They
what
have
their
a few
strategy is from
scrapes,
here.
probably from the start.
I'll keep an eye on the pit time for us and see what they're doing.
Got Tony Fensom catching up Darren Eaton now, who's gone down to 4th place. Win No Comment managed to catch up and get by.
Yeah, so Donald is currently being stopped for 35 seconds and his car's not dropped yet, so I think could be right trinket, could be damage related this one. Yeah, Donald's on his way now, 50-second pit stop in total, so that's a pretty costly time loss for him early on. An hour and 18 minutes to make up for it there.
A minute and 18 minutes.
It's a lot of minutes. It's
Oh, was he
19
just
minutes.
stop go,
And he
though?
has, yes, car
Oh,
546
that's
Donnelly.
unfortunate.
He'll be having another trip into pit lane.
Oh, tits.
Yeah, must have been carrying that damage since the start and just tried to keep it going as long as possible. I'm not sure if anything happened since then.
To be fair, Trinket, there's not actually been that many yellow flags since the opening couple of laps, has there? I don't think. It's been pretty settled into rhythm quite early here.
Nothing that I've seen.
I've got a feeling I'm becoming the cork in a bottle here. Yellowneck has come and joined the party now as well. Oh, that's all right. I've solved the cork.
Well, there's a yellow flag for you.
Yep, jinxed it.
Here comes
The cork's
Lindblom as well.
carpet.
Daniel Lindblom slips past as well for good measure.
Now you've got a fight on your hands. Again. Yellowneck on the back of Davies as well.
So a couple of the early movers and shakers looking at the time chart. Daz Eaton's up 8 places. He's benefited the most in the GT3s. He's gone from 12th to 4th. Pretty good. Pretty good opening 50 minutes, you got to say. I'd settle for that every week. Johnny Ash, you're the best mover in the GT4s. You've gone from 25th on the grid to 17th, so good going, man.
Thanks, mate.
Cheap.
666 in trouble, Daz Eaton, just as I say that, so sorry for the jinxing there, Daz. He came across on the chicane as well.
Very close there. They kept it nice and clean, but
Just about.
inches.
Got a new fastest lap as well, Sergei Folenko in second. He's just gone purple. Flash a bit of purple. Adam would say.
Tulsi.
Oh, and then there's been a big accident at turn 1.
Yeah, we're getting
Yep,
very
definitely
close
jinxed
there.
it. Daz Eaton, D Morgan, and someone else has had a big old crash at turn 1.
Nope.
Oh, she's deep. She's deep.
Little
Got
trick shot there, I
past,
think.
Lindblom now.
Yeah, we've been having a ding dong all this lap. We're pretty much side by side through every corner.
And you've got a GT3 catching you for position. And we have a
Wow.
GT3 past you now. That was one big move, but that just shows the difference between the two series of cars.
There you go, El Donnelly's just cleared his penalty as well. He's back out on track now, 26 out of 27 runners. Long recovery ahead of him.
Still plenty of time to go. That's the joy of a longer race like this, a 90-minute race. A lot of things can go wrong in the early stages, but if you keep it clean and fast through the rest, you can finish really well.
That's true, and I suppose because we ain't got the pit count on the timing tower, it's going to be quite hard to tell who's actually winning this until the finish line. You don't know if someone's got to make a last-minute splash and dash or not.
There's not really any way of knowing. Someone could make a last-minute dive, or stop now and run to the end. Who knows what ideas and plans they've got?
Yeah, exactly. It's totally open, really. Although Brogan is 7.5 seconds clear, so that might be a bit of a spoiler for the final result, but you never know.
But Flenka does have the fastest lap. If he keeps that going, he could catch up.
Yes, that gap's still in at around 7 seconds, so it's not pulling away anymore, Brogan.
When he got the fastest lap, it was down to 6.5, so Flenka must have slowed down a little bit or found some traffic.
Yeah, it's going to be a constant problem, isn't it, with GT4s and a big GT3 field in a long race. It's going to be a big field spread across the track.
We're already getting to that point now where there's someone somewhere, at least anywhere on track.
Just seeing in the Discord what happened to Donnelly. He removed the pit limit indicator instead of his indicators. So that's what happened there.
Oh, is Marco goes and loses it. Was having a close battle with Sam Page there. He's lost the position to Strutt. Got someone else in the pits. Leo Mason. Oh, do you see what I see?
Oh no? What have I missed?
Jelinek has caught up to Johnny Ashley.
That was fast work. He's a quick
Well,
driver, Petter.
Johnny's shit.
I've just had some fucking awful laps.
See, told you.
Quite down.
Are you not just happy for your friend's success, Adam?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course.
No, he's not. He hates it with every fibre of his being.
Another long stop for Mason there, 52 seconds, so I think he must have been repairing damage as well. Had that lap turn one incident with a couple of cars, so could be repairing from that, I think, possibly.
Most of the closest fights right now are in GT4. Field is kept relatively close.
Here comes Brogan.
Most of the space right now is with Brogan and Eaton. Morgan, not Brogan.
Clear that little turn in GT4s pretty quickly, which is what you want. Stay out of trouble. Flanco has closed the gap a few times though. It's down to 7.1 from about 7.3 a lap or so ago. Eating away at that gap. How do you try and approach traffic in these races, Trinket, if you're in a GT3 car?
Make myself known first. You don't want to arrive and then immediately try and make a move, because you've got to expect the GT4 to make the corner. Because if you've been in both shoes, then you know what it's like.
Yeah. It is frustrating coming to, like, I don't know, DS at the start of Suzuka and being stuck behind a GT4, but you don't want to just shove it up the inside and ruin someone else's race, as annoying as it can be.
Yeah, but you do have the benefit of the extra downforce and speed, so you quite often can just take it around the outside. You just got to commit to it. Sometimes some people, especially when I'm a GT4, someone in a GT3 will come around on the outside and just kind of hover there and slow us both down.
Yeah, we've got a change in class lead in GT4s. Johnny Ashley overtaken by Petter. Did you have a little moment there, Johnny, by the...
I just went deep into the
noise?
corn. Yeah, I just went deep. The brakes on the Camaro are pretty pony.
Oh, I've gone off. I was trying to find my ABS button and ran out onto the grass instead.
Kept it going straight.
Eventually, yes.
Nice big American flag on top of that car there.
Top of the Alpine or the... Oh, yeah, there we go.
Marco's Lambo.
That makes more sense than the Alpine. I thought you were talking to Adam, it was that one.
I would have known if I put an American flag on top of that car.
That's why I was confused for a second.
Oh, Marco's taking it around the outside. Doesn't quite make it right there.
Oh,
Around the outside.
Then again with the
Does
Rob
the new
McElhenney
switcheroo?
Oh yeah, now that they've bought into Alpine.
Yeah, so I
It's
thought...
Alpine F1 team they've bought into, or have they bought into Alpine in general?
I think it's the F1 team.
Now.
Oh, Davies misses their braking point there. That was a close one.
Making the M Series multi-class one now, I need to learn how to pass.
Yeah, I would have thought those two guys would have bought into... oops, Davies takes the gravel. Would have bought into Haas. It would have been
No, they want something that's going to be around for a while.
Yes, but... that old North American connection.
Yeah, it is yeah. I just find it interesting that people are like, oh, why didn't they buy into Haas? But,
Haas,
you know, Haas probably went, no.
What do you, Haas would have been like, what do you mean? Your money isn't fake or Russian? No, we don't want it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leave Haas alone.
Why?
Because they run some of the most legendary NASCAR and IndyCar teams around.
Sure, their NASCAR and IndyCar teams are brilliant.
But I think the Formula One legacy boils down to do not Fox smash my door.
Absolute tool, in my opinion.
Yeah. A bit attritional over time, I'll look at things.
Don't like my driving. Oh.
Well, I suppose the Fox smash door and double botch pit stop for Australia, that was pretty legendary.
There's always something going on in Formula One, but I think Drive to Survive makes it worse.
Stopped watching with the last series. I couldn't take it. The editing was too much.
In my my live stream earlier, I was playing through the Breaking Point career in F1 23, and Drive to Survive was mentioned quite a lot because the stories are kind of similar, it would seem. Just drama for the sake of drama. Characters hate each other just because.
So one GT3 just learnt.
Oh dear.
They went to go send it into the chicane, and I didn't give up my line because I'm also in my own race, and they ended up spinning as a result. They didn't make any contact with me, but
These are the
when you
things
just
you have to
send it
learn.
wildly.
Sam Page in the pits, he's pitted from about 15th, just taken 56 seconds up on the jack, so quite a long stop. I think he must have been repairing damage for that one.
Last I saw
Pretty
him
sure
on
it's
track,
tracked down
was
to
quite
23rd.
scratched, so I do believe he had quite a fair bit of damage. I think I did see him get heavily punted at the early start there as well.
Yeah, we're in the window now for fresh tyres, and fuel will get you to the end quite comfortably, won't we, sir? Anyone stopping I'd hope would be going to the end.
Quite a smart move to carry the damage if your pace isn't too far off. Get it fixed at around about this point, fresh tyres, and just run to the end.
Yeah, nearly a minute pit stop though. It must have been fairly substantial, but I suppose if it wasn't costing time, it might as well, like I say, tough it out and...
Wow, same car just gone sendy.
Yellow flag. Dexter Morgan and Darren Eaton were fighting for position, and now Darren's got a yellow flag for some reason. Some damage on the front of that car now.
Just a quick update on the leaders as well. Sergei Folenko still chasing down Brogan. Gaps down. We'll see how he crosses the line. Gaps down for about 7.1 seconds to 7 seconds flat. So very, very, very slowly hauling him in. Could be a few more hours rather than just the one he needs to.
Win No Comment is 18 seconds behind Folenko, and Fensum is only 0.6 behind them. To fight for the podium here.
Yeah, definitely. It's Svinkunas only a couple 3 seconds behind as well, so it's a little battle as it just switched him as he goes up the inside of Johnny.
We've got Hydronox in chat as well. Howdy.
Evening, Hydra.
That is Hydronox, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Learning
that's
all the
not-
learning all the YouTube usernames now.
It's not the Polo grader from Beyond the Grave, I don't think.
Too soon.
Unfortunately. It's yeah. Right, sad one that.
Another fight of the solo GTR on the grid, fighting for 12th against Strut. GTR's not used that often. I would love to see it become a viable car again.
Which car was that? Sorry, Trinket?
And the GTR.
Yeah. Needs an update, doesn't it, I feel? It's quite poor in corners, but quick in a straight line.
Wow! Wow! Go catch a replay of Daz Eaton.
That's a new wow for the soundboard, Adam, as well.
Oh dear. Alright. Oh no, this was the earlier incident. Yep. That was how the first accident happened, so they did make contact, yeah. Let's get the 60-second. What are we looking for?
Daz Eaton just going flying off.
Ah,
Whoop.
yeah, I see. Just went onto the outside line next to Limblom there and outbroke themselves.
Mr. Jean-Loire Ashloire in the pits.
Yeah,
Making the
GC
move.
Forecast to pit. What's he thinking, Johnny? You're going for just fuel? 9 seconds, quite a short pit stop.
Don't give it away, Alex, for Christ's sake.
Right, Johnny's gone just fuel.
Man, I mean, I'm broad in a battle with Adam, and he just goes and gives the marketing strategy away.
We are not in a battle, Johnny. We are not in a battle.
God damn it. Getting sacked in the
It's
morning.
getting heated up. Heated up.
So, 9
my
second pit
goodness,
stop
my
for the
words.
People's Champ.
That's not
that
gonna.
balance
That's
out?
not. That's not gonna save you. Yeah, no. I'm just. I'm gonna try and hash it out on one set of tyres. And just see how we get on. The tyres feel pretty horrific after half an hour, but
Oh, it sounds like a sensible strategy then.
yeah. Or it could just be lulling you into false sense of security, Adam.
It could be, but I'm stopping for tyres anyway, so...
Well, that will be interesting.
Ferrari pit wall giving away the strats.
We are
Well,
checking.
he's already taken his stop, so...
We are looking. We are
Johnny
checking.
pit for tyres.
Basically, the thing that I really, really suck at is tyre management. Well, okay, plus many other things, but I do really suck at tyre management, so I'd rather just take the tyres.
Has been
Not in
coming
the
into the
S's.
pits
Not
now as
in
well.
the S's. Wow.
Oh, I've just got a track limit warning.
Let's have a quick look at that. So it would be Souza, the solo GTR. dives onto the inside and then loses it on the curbs there. Quite unfortunate. And you can hear Johnny's reaction. The displeasure. Oh, we're getting real close there, almost cutting across on you.
Oh, should I take some new brakes as well? Jesus. For some reason, this thing just won't stop at the moment.
The gap between Brogan and Falenko is now up to 8.6 seconds. 8.7. 8.8. So it's increasing.
You're getting hassled by Lindblom again.
Yeah, I just switched over onto it. Closest fight on track right now. The only fight on track. Having a good old scrap.
Yeah, Brogan's got the bit between his teeth again. Or Falenko's encountered traffic because that gap's, well, up to 9.1 seconds, so he's lost 2 seconds in the last couple of laps. Pretty solid so far from Brogan, half an hour in.
Yeah, he's doing good. Also, his last lap time was a 156.2, which is a whole 7 tenths quicker than Falenko's fastest. It just must have been invalid. So he's been setting in some real fast times. They've just not shown up because they've been invalid, which does explain why the gap has been steadily increasing as such.
I do wonder then if Brogan might be starting to struggle with track limit warnings, if that's regular occurrence, but obviously he's not got a penalty yet, as Declan Morgan pits from 9th as well.
It's possible. Could be a lot of no time gain pop-ups, just running a little bit too wide on some of the fast corners.
Yeah, playing the game.
But sometimes I just want to see that purple next to my name.
It's been many months since I've had that.
in the first GT3 race that I've won in ACC in nearly a year, in Suzuka 2 weeks ago, I didn't have the fastest lap. Because it's the 75-minute format with 2 stops but no mandatory tyres. So the fastest thing to do is to not take tyres.
Yeah, I agree. Just do 2 splash and dashes and just take it easy on the tyres. That's what the guys at the front in Pulse and Jonas Ville and that have been doing, so I've been trying to do it myself. Less successfully, but still.
I made it work at Suzuka that time, but it definitely doesn't feel good. Especially the 296, it just loves to eat those rears, and it's already quite loose on the rear. So it gets very loose on the rear.
Especially at the track like Brands, where it's quite a lot of medium to fast speed corners. The understeer by the hour marks, pretty horrible.
It's quite a big drop off from pace, but if everyone's doing it, then everyone's got the same pace drop off.
Yeah. Or you just have to not lose 30 seconds over the course of a stint, I guess.
I've given changing tyres a try a few times, and it's really not paid off at all.
Yeah, it's a good balance of that, so you can look after the tyres. You not feeling like you're going to get the same set of tyres, Adam, or are they pretty cooked already?
I don't know. I just know that by the end of it, I'll be going, oh, my tyres. Follow my tyres.
We've got very close to Lindblom now.
Yeah, I checked my phone halfway down the straight and missed a gear change.
That's why you don't use your phone and drive, kids.
It is indeed, yeah. But as you will find out very soon, once you have a little one, as soon as your phone goes, you need to check what it is, just in case you're required. Oh,
Whoa.
oh,
Just
that wasn't
managed to
a-
keep it away from Blimblom, and you've even
that was
kept
not
it
a
in front of
rejoin.
him.
That was I was still out of control.
Oh, I could see. You managed to stop it just in time. The fight continues.
Big old Maserati comes up the inside.
You know,
Gets ahead. Goes to the
It's going to
switchback
move
Adam,
on
but
up to Sphinxness. Fighting with
Sphincter?
Strut.
Sphincter, you can't say that.
Gets
Yeah,
the job
I
done.
did.
Quite a large pace deficit between the two, so that gap will surely increase quite quickly.
Which gap?
Sphinxness and Scrut.
Oh,
Not you two.
when you said the Sphinx, I thought you were talking about a corner name.
It's a new
Yeah,
name
that's
I've not seen before, and on ACC Race Control, the U is just a box, so it just looks like Sphinxness.
yeah. Doesn't like that accented U.
Ooh,
As
Sam Knight in the pits.
S Knight spits from 8th, yeah, good spot.
I don't seem to have the Your Mum livery.
Oh well.
I remember it though. And I did sink.
A bit of damage on the rear end of Knight's car just got him in the pits, so I think he'll be repairing. Pretty interesting look at the pit times to be fair. Johnny and Scrub are the only two who haven't taken tyres potentially, because they're the only ones who pit stopped under 30 seconds. Everyone else is running 30 seconds plus. It's Knight on a very long pit stop, he's nearly a minute, and yeah, 54 seconds in the end before he goes out on track.
So not a
So
lot of
another one repairing
people
damage.
splashing and dashing.
Well, I suppose there could be, they just might not have pitted yet. But yeah, I think a lot of the other ones was damage from that lap 1 incident, possibly. But yeah, a lot of people choosing to take tyres as well.
It'll be very interesting to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, it's, again, it could be another one of those ones where you can't actually tell who's winning until the checker flag goes.
As we see Sam Page catching up to Jelinek. Different classes, but still for position.
It's warm, it's warm.
Which if it went last week, it were even warmer then.
Oh, God, I sweated so much last week.
It has been
It
a
was,
nice few cool days. And this house really does not like to let go of its heat.
Neither does ours.
It's true with this country, a lot of the houses are designed that way.
It's unfortunate, especially with the heat, but something we live with. And I think Johnny's in the basement, right?
I am, yeah.
Where he belongs.
And I assume that's not been too nice during the hot days.
It's actually really nice because there's no windows or anything down here, so it stays quite cool. But it's still pretty warm. Not as warm as the shed that Adam's in, I'm assuming, though.
No.
Almost turns into a greenhouse if that had windows. Unfortunately, I live on the top floor of my old house, so all the heat rises to me.
Oof.
It was a 3-story, like 18th century house, so... Oh no.
suppose, well, at least this year, John, you didn't organise the 24 hours for the hottest weekend of the year with 2 people in the basement for almost 24 hours.
That was ridiculous last year. It wasn't as bad this year. It was still bad, but it wasn't as bad as last year. Last year was rough.
Yeah, this year was right around the time it started to get really hot. We had a little bit of a heat wave.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. It was the week after that it was really, really hot. But yeah, the middle of August or wherever it was last year. Nope.
Jay Russell in the pits. He's pitted from 5th place. Currently in there for 30 seconds. He's another one taking tyres by lots of things.
He's doing well today as well. He's not had the best of luck in the past few races. So it's good to see him up there.
And he's going to get released just on track, just behind a massive queue of traffic going down the straight. So he's pretty unlucky with his timing there. Big
Right. From a deep.
Big clump for out 5 cars ahead of him to get past, so it's probably gonna cost a bit of time, that one. But timing at the stop.
We're going to overtake someone.
Oh, listen to that baby roar.
Some beautiful sounding cars in this game. The V12 Jag. Not got one of those. The Jag or the V12 Aston. I don't think we've got any of those rings tonight, though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, the V12 Aston is a very unique sound.
It's a very unique car, not always in a good way as well.
I'm not sure if I've driven that actually.
I don't know. It's probably one of the best cars around Bathurst, as weird as that sounds. Got a few more pit stops from front as well. Daz Eaton and ML from 5th and 6th in the pits. Want to keep an eye out? Yeah, because as long as he can keep... I know Ben's a big fan of that one, isn't he, around the mountains, so as long as he can keep people behind you on the twisted bits, it'll just destroy everything else on the straights, and yeah, keep a lot of cars behind it.
I do love me a bit of Bathurst.
I do not.
I do not.
You do a social race there and you think it's like a punishment for everyone, but then you get the weirdos like us that are like, "Ooh, I love Bathurst."
I could do alright though there for about 10-15 minutes. I'm like, right, I can just start pushing a bit for lap time and then bitting hitting a wall and ruin my race.
Not done it too
Yeah, I
much
managed
in-
two practice laps in the Ginetta the other night before I binned it. And was like, no, that's enough. Quit the game.
I've not done too much of Bathurst in ACC. I think I've maybe only done 1 or 2 races. But I did do the 12 hours in iRacing not too long ago. That one was a something, all right. It's a lot less forgiving in iRacing, I'll say that.
Never touched that racing actually. What's so unforgiving about it?
Well, you touch a wall here, you might get 10 seconds, 20 seconds of damage. Touch a wall in iRacing when you're going through the
About 3 days.
Yeah, about half an hour of required repairs and then 20 minutes of optional. Different repair system in the game, so you've got your required repairs where once you stopped you can't move until the required is done. And then you've got optional repairs, which you can come out without doing them, but you might have wonky steering or broken arrow.
Ooh, really?
Thank God it's so cheap. So that's
Yeah, it's
got problems
so
like that. Just
affordable.
at least it is really, really cheap.
It's one of the most affordable things I've ever wasted my money on. I think I spent 60 quid to do the Daytona 24.
Oof.
Woof.
I had to buy the car, track, and a subscription.
Oh, we're halfway through.
You could have had all of the AMS2 DLC for that. Pretty much.
You could buy a real racing car for that. Banger racing. Bilenko in the pits. as well from second place. This could be a big one. He's
And
pitted
Davies
exactly the
as
halfway
well.
mark.
Davies from second place as well. Both
yeah.
second places in the pits.
Good tandem flying for the first half. Ooh, got a couple of yellow flags down at the. I think it's the Dunlop pit. Sounds.
Get a quick replay of
User
that.
emotion.
Yeah, you're right there. The Nissan coming a cropper. We'll keep an eye on that Pilenko pit stop for you. Keep an eye on what he's doing in this strategy battle. See if it costs him any time to Brogan. Gap was 17 seconds when he crossed the line, so win no comment pits from third as well.
Johnny, there's one thing I forgot about changing tyres in GT4.
They come out cold.
Yeah.
Turn TC off for a few minutes, Adam. You'll get him on to temperature. Pilenko's underway. 33-second pit stop, so he's taking tyres, I think, shrink it.
And I think Davies has as well.
Davies, 18 seconds in the pits
Oh,
room,
no.
so he's
Splash and dashing.
splash and dash, yeah. Sorry, Johnny, don't want to spoil the strategy battle.
Shut up.
Davis has come out ahead here as well, actually. He's a couple of seconds down the road.
He's a lot quicker than me. And a lot quicker than me in that Janetta.
Does it break your heart you're not driving the Ginetta?
No, not really. It breaks my heart that ginger penis is beating me. But...
Oh,
Who's Ginger?
Ryan?
Is Ryan Ginger? I didn't.
Yeah, you've never met him, have you? I met him at Silverstone.
I'm surprised you know that his penis is ginger.
It was on his head, so...
Oh, wow.
this is a hostile work environment.
Welcome to oNiD, it's hostile.
Johnny Ashley, investor in people.
My battle isn't with Ryan or Petter, my battle's with Adam.
Nice.
Yellowneck in the pits.
Oh, it
And,
is.
Declan
That
Brogan.
means I can just say I beat you.
We must be very heavily separated right now.
I don't know actually, but you've got taken tyres, so you might.
I might eventually get them up to temperature again, yep.
Well, Scrub's 23 seconds behind me. You're
Scrub's
behind
11 seconds ahead of me.
34 seconds. So you got to make 34 seconds up in 42 minutes
Not
with
happening.
fresh tyres.
Not happening. Because you're probably still doing faster laps than me.
Well, I don't know. My times have dropped off. Last lap was a 2:08.1.
I was doing on a good lap. No, actually, I've done a 2:07.4.
Oh, interesting. I think Petter's taken tyres.
Let me have a look. Pet Yellowneck has done a 59-second pit stop, so he's had damage and tyres by the looks of things, Johnny.
What? Means Ryan's winning.
Actually, it's Daniel Lindblom's currently winning.
Ah,
Yeah,
but Dan hasn't stopped though, has he? And I don't think he intends to, does he?
I'm going to say, yeah, he's trying to ride it out
Yellowneck
as
is
the one monster.
only just come out. 7 seconds behind Bruce.
Yeah, my first time lap, Johnny's a 2:08.4. I don't think you've got anything to worry about.
My last lap was a 2:09.3.
Okay, game on.
You got 41 minutes.
Yeah, just starting to settle in a bit, so that could affect those cars on all the tyres, perhaps. Temperature changes.
It's quite in the bit.
Just
There's
might
quite a
help, by the
few
way.
quite big gaps around on track. There's a few close battles. But times are keeping relatively even. Davies on the back of... Ooh, yes, Davies on the back of Lewin over here.
Another car in the pit. Verdinlia pits from 6th, drops to 14th on track with a 35-second pit stop. So there's currently just 1, 2, 3, 4 cars who haven't pitted. 3 of them in the GT4 class. No, not well. No GT3 is probably going for the no stopper.
If they have the fuel for it, it's very
I don't
possible.
think any GT3 will do 90 minutes. I think they'll all have to stop.
Yeah. I think the fuel saving would cancel out any time saving, wouldn't it, from the lack of pit stops?
Even then, I don't think they just about do 75 minutes. And that depends what car you choose. I don't think, even if you fuel save, you'll make 90.
AMG might possibly
Yeah, but you'd have to have it
just
on.
about do it.
You'd have to have it on EC map too. I did a 94 minutes, I think 95 minutes in the rain. And that was EC map 2, but you'll lose so much time in the dry.
Quite a lot of work to
Yeah.
keep it going that long.
And any problems at all, you're stuffed because it relies on you being totally out of trouble for 90 minutes, which is quite difficult to do.
Can someone just get that sun to go down just a little bit further, please? I'm all for realism, but right in my eyes.
No, not in the S's. Learn from last time.
Sam Knight making the move on Strut. Scrut. So many new names, my brain can't handle it.
We've got Scrub and Scrub, so it's quite
Yeah.
full of similarities.
I keep flipping the T and K, so I just go Struck.
So scout mistake.
I do not intend to do that, thank you very much.
Good past 9 o'clock, it's fine. I think Johnny had told me it's fine through in the first 5 minutes.
Alright then, shit suck cunt balls.
Yeah, Lupin.
Like the old Buzz Lightyear, don't say fuck or bugger.
Fair play, Donnelly. Very, very patient. That was nice.
We might have a battle for the lead on our hands. Brogan stopped for tyres. Flanker's only 5 seconds behind it now, so there's a chance for a battle for the lead here at some point. Flanker's going strong.
Yeah, lap times are roughly about even. They're the mid to high 55s. Flenko slightly quicker. Oh wait, no, that's best. Last lap for Brogan was a 57.7 and for Flenko was a 56.4, so actually quite a bit.
It would have traffic affected, but that's quite a time difference. You right there, Adam?
Very deep.
Good.
No one? Good.
I couldn't think of it and drive at the same time. It was too difficult. That was a growl, Adam. What happened?
GT3s.
Damn GT3s!
Curse, go.
Damn
Yes,
you,
gonna
Lord.
send your higher speed.
Into a hard braking zone, and then at least make the apex.
Yeah.
Some people can attest to last Friday when I was racing that Chevrolet at Laguna. There was one car on track that was the sendiest I've ever seen, and I was angry. Like, actually angry. I don't get angry that often. But yeah, it's just the zero regard for me on track.
I love the GT3s. They try and send it in the chicane and then realise that a GT4 is actually better through the chicane than the GT3s are. Okay.
We shoot it over the curbs, and they're like, huh? What?
Yeah. Where did that guy come from? I just overtook him. Well, you did, but...
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yes, my small French car is better than yours.
Says the man currently in last place.
Shut your face. I'll make you angry in a minute.
Oh, Trinket just railing in on him. I love it.
I think that's the first thing I've said.
Which sun?
The sun in the sky.
Annoying. Whereas the sun in the house has got a new noise at the moment, which is
You can tell it's yours then, Adam.
Hey!
It's quite a fair spacing still.
Yeah, it's a good amount of field spread. A couple of small battles on track, isn't there? But Daz Eaton's less than a second round ML in 8th and 9th, but I think that is the closest battle I can see.
Most of the field is still on the same lap as well, it's just quite spread.
Daniel Lindblom still leading the GT4 class by about 25 seconds from Ryan Davies. He hasn't pitted. Well, a few cars not to pit still.
He did say when he popped in earlier and had a chat that the the Mazda could do it on one tank. So we'll have to see if that actually works out for him.
Yeah, it's, to do that in the Maserati in a race as long as this one would be very impressive.
The risk for reward, isn't it? The reward is there if you can do it with no stops, but the risk is you could die at any second.
Yeah, and your strategy's completely gone to pot really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Currently a 21-second gap between Davies and Lindblom, and a 1 second gap between their lap times.
Closing quite quickly, Davies. You'll catch him in half an hour at that rate.
25 seconds or 20 seconds the gap. 2-minute laps. That means about 15 laps left. Won't catch him at that rate.
I kind of assume Lindblom's tyres would keep dying as well, so yeah, that was my presumption.
I think Lindblom might do it, you know.
Could
There
definitely
with
hold him
balls.
off. Davies might catch up, but you know he's still got to get past. He's still got to fight for that position.
As
And
old
I know
motherly
Lindblom.
Thor used to say, catching is one thing, passing is another.
Ain't that the truth?
Very, very true.
Sam finding out that you can't overtake someone at the kink very well. As I didn't give it an inch.
That's all you got.
We build a pram.
It's how you use it. That's all.
Sam will send it out.
Or if.
Yeah, if when, but maybe.
And Sam just got past you, messed up the turn, and is now behind you again.
Yeah, I'm in a battle alone now.
Yeah.
See, Lewin hasn't pitted either. And neither's the other one. Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
Bruce hasn't pitted either.
Yeah. A Bruce Almighty strategy if he pulls it off. Good, cool. Glad you all like that.
I was just thinking.
I was
in
just
my head.
struggling to not say something inappropriate about pulling it off.
It was one of my favourite movies as a kid.
Don't see that in so long.
That's alright, just turn on ITV4, I'm sure it'll be there anytime. That and 40-year-old virgin just on loop, you know.
Again, another one that's seen so knocked up as well. That's an old one.
A lot of traffic coming through your way.
Who's mine?
Yeah.
No, mine.
This is
you
the
mean
close.
some past-
Oh yeah, Johnny. I'm tired. My brain is mixing up voices now.
And the last GT3 car pits, Scrut from 14th place. He's in the pits now.
Oh, that's interesting from Daz Eaton. Wow.
So once he's finished his stop, you can see who took tyres and who didn't. You can see how the spread has spread.
Oh, just been collected.
Oh no! What happened?
Let's have a
There
look.
was a bit of a moider.
Who got murdered?
Me.
Oh, badly or?
Yeah. He's killed me. I turned him around the right way and he's pissed off down the road.
For position or lack
Yeah,
of?
it's for position.
I think with the size of that Camaro, it just power through whatever objects it hit.
Yeah, it did. It powered it through and spun him the right way around.
And the yellow net gets past as well.
Fresh tyres didn't work. My pace is worse.
That's interesting. Are you struggling to get up to temperature, or is it
Well,
just...
yeah, the right front is still like light blue.
Yeah, it's, temperature has dropped, only by a couple of degrees, but...
Yeah,
struggling there, Adam.
My left front is only 25.5.
Oof. I assume the GT4 tyres have also been affected by the last patch, so it's not 2 psi below.
Honestly, don't know. I think so.
It would make sense because they are still dry tyres, aren't they? But
Yeah. I think it's only the wet tyres that are the same.
Oh, you want about the window?
The pressures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The GT4s are at
What
26
pressures you
now.
running yours at?
26.5 all round.
That's kind of what I was aiming for as well.
Got scrub on the back of Bruce here now.
it goes up around him. Chicane. Definitely don't want to go side by side through there, that could end badly.
Looks like we've done.
No dramas at all for that one. Gets in 24th place.
There's not much going on track right now, but whenever I do see something, they either fall apart or it's just a quick move and done.
ML and Dazzy and a slow close behind Lazewski, so that's a potential freeway action we've got going. Gap at the front for Lenko, 7 seconds behind Brogan. That's pretty much been the case for most of the last hour, hasn't it? It seems like.
Looks
7
like it will
second
stay
gap.
that way.
Yeah, it's just not quite got the pace. It seems Brogan's a bit too consistent so far.
What's the gap out front in GT4s now?
Good question.
21.5.
Yeah, so he's not catching him enough.
No,
Davies'
it's,
last lap was a 209.3, so a little bit off the pace. There's lots of GT3s to come through, so not like there's clean air to run through.
Also, I wonder whether he's struggling to get his tyres up to temps as well. Hang on, no, did Ryan take tyres?
No, he smashed dash.
No.
No. He just did a splash dot dash dot.
yes.
Splash you, dash you.
Wasn't that a Fatboy Slim song? Adam?
Yes.
That is Sousa in the pits. Hello, Stevie Bain. Really weird, my TV has no YouTube audio, but my phone does. That just sounds like YouTube TV to me.
Yeah, I've had weird audio issues sometimes when connecting my phone to TV to cast YouTube. I don't know why it does it.
I'm not sure how well designed the YouTube TV apps are for the streaming side.
I suppose that is one thing to... Oh, go on.
I use mine to watch live streams, no problem on the app on my TV.
It's also dependent on the TV as well. Sousa's still in her pits.
Sow's in the pits. Can't see anyone else.
Oh, he's out now. That looks quite a long stop to me.
Let's have a look. I've closed my broadcast till down by mistake. Guess we'll never know. And Stevie's fixed it. Good man.
Just turn the volume up on the remote.
Stevie asks, how is everyone?
All right. Although disappointed that he's not going to be AMS2ing with us tonight.
Ah. I'm looking forward to a bit of AMS2 in a bit.
As long as it works.
It usually devolves into just some chills, random social race if it doesn't work. Based on the other tests.
Well, the problems we had before was more of just the random spikes. We'd be going around track and then all of a sudden everyone would just jitter and jump around and then it would go back to normal.
Jump around.
Doing the GT1s, aren't we?
Yeah, GT1s at Virginia North.
Oh, so I did that for 2.4 hours on Friday.
Good practice.
Yeah, you should absolutely thrash everyone though. Oh, except you're in the car that can flip over.
Yep.
AMG is that?
Yeah,
is it based on real life.
They just added a flag for that car specifically. Can flip over, will flip over.
How excited are you guys about the new AMS2 announcements the other week?
Mega.
Very, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were well excited.
Especially the rallycross. If they get rallycross right, I'm going to be so excited about that.
Ooh, sorry, would you like to get even more excited, Adam?
Yes.
Steve Abin says he could join the AMS2 session.
Go on then, get signed up. Mofo.
It's racing stronger.
Password is Thomas, all lowercase, no H.
And TOMAS, not H.
That's why I said no H, but yeah.
I didn't hear you say that. All right, last.
Right, I seem to be catching up with Bruce now at about a second a lap. So I might not finish last.
You have to
Ashley's...
declare live on stream I'm superior if I beat you, Adam.
Johnny's car is superior.
You can't, nothing to do with the car.
So Adam's got... Oh, it's not too much of a gap. Only 21 minutes to close it, Adam, but Johnny is approaching the hairpin at the bottom of the circuit now.
Massive gap.
And
about...
is only 1 second behind Lewin, so it's round 2 of Please Don't Murder Me.
Ding ding.
I think it's about a 24-second gap.
With the numbers that I have, I'm seeing 20. Maybe 21.
I hear someone. I hear someone's just joined us.
Ooh,
I'm going to get
someone just joined us.
They're
Hello,
not gonna
Stevie.
talk.
Hello there.
Hello, I'm Scottish.
Hello, Mrs. Doubtfire.
I drink iron brew.
Hello there.
I live in Aberdeen.
The suspense building. Who could it be?
Oh, hi. Hello. There he is.
There he is.
Hey!
Nice sweet cheeks.
How are you?
All the better for hearing your dulcet tones in my ear.
Everyone is.
Oh, that Ferrari has decided to take the outside to lap Johnny. Very aggressive, some of these drivers.
Johnny doesn't like you calling him aggressive.
It wasn't me. I couldn't have.
Johnny prefers patience challenged to
Yeah.
aggressive.
I should probably turn up the stream mode volume when I'm streaming. I have it reduced because some people like to spam it.
Hello.
You can just get Adam to recreate them all just now.
Wow.
It's round the outside.
That is a punt.
That was
Wow.
a 4-hour nutfest.
4 hour.
Yeah, that was that first enduro, wasn't it?
Ah.
Way back when.
4
To
hours
think
of,
4 hours
round-
would be an enduro.
The Willie and D stack one.
Yeah,
Really?
shows you how much the standards have increased.
I was saying this the other day, like, I'm regularly beating my Ferrari 1.8 times.
From the USA.
I'm regularly beating my best ever times with the Ferrari pre-patch 1.8, and I'm just nowhere compared to back then. It's
Yeah.
scary. And that's after patches what was supposed to slow the game down a few times.
I'm noticing some of the cars are starting to jitter around on track. Not sure
Yeah.
if the server's having a bit of issue. You did get
Yeah,
past
ping has
Luton,
gone up a little bit. Ping's all yellow for me, for everyone.
Me too.
Yeah, service
Interestingly, my own ping just went red.
Oh yeah, it's getting quite bad.
Obviously too far away from myself.
server ping hitting 200 onto the pit screen. Steve, you'll be glad to know your Fry Guys teammate, Daniel Lindblom's leading GT4s at the minute.
Yeah, well, in the Maserati of all things as well.
Having not made a pit stop.
Oh. Not made a pit stop in the Maserati. That's got to be.
He's
You reckon
currently
he
been
can
on
make it?
track for 73 minutes.
He might make it, but the tyres won't.
I can see him struggling, but I can also see him bouncing around on track because the thing is really bad.
Yeah, Sam Knight there was just going around the corner and then all of a sudden snapped sideways into a drift.
Quite the thing to watch this. Hello, Princess JT.
She's back. She's been. I haven't seen her for a while.
Oh, there's been an incident. The Lindblom keeps it going. Must be the ping issue there. Just had a bit of a little love tap on the arse.
That was the best trumpet I've ever done, and you all ignored it.
That was a very good trumpet.
Thank you.
You've been practicing.
You used to it going out your ass, not in your mouth.
He's got standards to upkeep now. He's got a challenger in the household.
No competition. After the Punami that we experienced today. Jesus.
Oh, dear.
The what?
Punami.
Oh, I thought you said something completely different.
Punani.
Yeah. Had Ali G round.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah, that's out of context. Do you think it would be wise to put a message in the game chat saying, like, please be aware of server latency issues?
Everyone will know, I would think.
Good admin, guys. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, 'cause every car on track now yellow latency, some with red.
Might be an idea. Especially seeing as these guys are AMs.
Yeah. I think a bunch of them will be aware, but there's quite a few big gaps on track. So maybe someone hasn't ran into someone just yet. Seems to be getting worse.
It did this in a server last week, I think, but then it settled down after like a minute or so, back to normal.
It's been fine up until now, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
hopefully it does settle down the last 40 minutes. As we've got yellow flag in the chicane, El Mason spun round.
Just caught the edge of that.
I'll get Thomas to take a look at the logs.
Like you did earlier.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh no!
I died.
no.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Is Ryan Davies up in the Ginetta in second?
He is
Yeah, it's been
indeed.
quick.
Without
tonight.
pitting as well, or?
Yeah, he's been quick tonight. He's pitted. He took splash and dash like I did. And yeah. Quick.
Was catching up to Lindblom for a little bit there, but pace is kind of evened out. Of course, the gap's gone down a bit now with the little tap that Lindblom had earlier. But
What
not
I've
enough.
done is any favours.
I won't be doing him any favours.
Oh, big slide! Whoa. Saved it.
That's what we like to hear.
Still sliding. My fastest lap since my pit stop. After all that.
2082. That is the fastest last lap for a GT4.
Oh, so Adam's got the fastest GT4 lap.
No.
As
Ah.
of like on track right now, he is the fastest.
Ah. Sorry for getting your hopes up there, Adam.
You
Well, there's
didn't.
some hopes. Scrub up ahead to 210, Lewin 212, Ashley an 83,
Whoa, big dash.
Ashley a yellow flag.
Something's changed because all of a sudden the pace has come back to this car.
Temperatures have dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tyres
but
will be coming back a little bit.
all of a sudden, like I did that 2082 last time around, and I've just been taken out.
Yeah, I got.
It's
nearly
this. I
murdered.
was about to say there's been so much happening down at the bottom of that hill, because Ashley just got tapped there, and now you. I've seen quite
Yeah,
a
that-
few stuff going on down there.
That wasn't cool, and that wasn't a lag issue. That was just a
Skill issue.
it was a patience issue. So I'm not going to
my
wait until
goodness.
after this corner. I'm going to send it before the corner. But yeah, up until that point, I was 1.5 seconds up on my lap.
What?
So it's like the car just suddenly went, oh hello.
2.5 seconds up.
One.
No, 1.5.
I could have said, was that a replay of the AMS incident on stream a few weeks ago? That's an
You
absolute
will not
classic.
believe it.
He's 2.6 seconds up. This is incredible. Oh.
I hate all of you.
Oh, Falenko's off from second.
Oh,
Don't think it'll cost him a position, but it's gone
Ooh, that-
really
yeah,
deep
that
into
is-
the corner.
it's quite far off track. Still 40 odd seconds fencing behind, so easily secured that second place.
Yeah, that
For
probably
now.
does secure the win for Brogan, doesn't it, I guess? Unless Brogan comes across or somewhere.
No,
Did you appreciate how well timed that accident was, Jennifer?
Yeah. You're back in my good books, Alex. You're okay.
Ooh, we've got another one. Same place as where Falenko went.
We're in the pits as well from 11th.
Get a quick replay on that one. Oh, I caught it as they span. Jelinek's caught up to Davies.
I realise it's entered enduro mode for the last 10 minutes or
Yellow
so.
tyres as well.
Jelinek has the fastest GT4 lap.
Yeah, 2058. That's
That
he
is
had
impressive.
his new tyres and low fuel, and he'll be absolutely flying.
Oh,
Yeah, he just did a
stop go
206.2 there. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Stop go 30 for Brewer. And he's gone.
Ah, that's a shame.
Not surprised.
Right on the back of him now.
He's got a job on his
Eaton's in
hands,
the pits.
Davies.
Who?
Eaton. Does Eaton. He's diving for the pits now. Right, that was my fastest lap of the race. 2:07.3.
Yep, I can see the green.
Red roses too.
Better think to myself.
We've certainly got the pace on the
I have a
GT.
Jack singing it.
More traffic to come through for both Yellowneck and Davies.
About it.
You don't love to hear it.
I was saying earlier, Steve, are you looking forward to 12 hours of Spa on Saturday? Are you racing it or stewarding
I'm
it
doing-
or both?
Practice right now for it.
Ah,
So
I should probably do
I thought I better. Yeah, I thought I better as well since I've barely driven the McLaren. But
in the
I
new
don't
McLaren.
know. Yeah, I'm not sure if it doesn't have very good brakes or if I'm not very good at braking.
Have you given
What?
the setup I posted a try?
Yes,
Skill issue.
but I turned the ABS down because it seemed very high.
It's only on 3.
It was on. Oh, hold on.
He hasn't loaded the setup.
He's driving around on safe setup.
Skill issue.
Yeah, TC3, TC20, and then ABS 3.
This is your head coach, everyone.
Yeah, I was on the default setup.
Oh no.
What TC have you got it on?
I had it on 6.6, but it should be
Oh, I
on
mean, what-
3.0.
That'll have to change, otherwise Johnny won't be driving it.
Well, it will change when
Yeah,
you
you
get
can
in.
change it.
TC2 3.
Johnny will be driving it, just won't be forward all the time.
No, it won't be forward at all. We'll be round in circles.
Well, I mean, the track is a circuit, so you kind of do go in circles.
No, it'll be donating.
Please don't. Got a yellow flag there. Is Souza around again?
Some good news
Troublesome
as
last
well.
few minutes for them. They've had a few incidents.
Some good news actually. The server latency seems to have improved. So hopefully it'll be a smooth last 6 minutes. Fingers crossed.
Does look good again, yep. The gap between Yellowneck and Davies is increased now.
My left leg is
And
sore.
now there is no fights on track.
Yes, there is. I'm
Robin
fighting
Lowen.
with myself.
Let's have a look at this fight.
Oh, it's. Wow.
Was that a soundboard or was that a
No,
fresh
that was a real wow.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, just got a whack from a Lambo that didn't leave enough space as it came flying past me.
And
Ow.
failed to make the corner.
Yep.
I mean, all you lot are there as cannon fodder. So,
No, we're there as learning material, and they need to.
Oh yeah, they do. Some more than others.
lest you fear the wrath of the Johnny Ash. There's no fights in the GT3 crowd, but there's 2 fights going on in the GT4 crowd now. We've got Scrub on the back of Logan and Jelinek back on the back of Davies.
How many backs?
3.
I think Russell and Morgan are about to have a battle as well.
Oh yeah, just reached into a second of each other there.
Yeah, Scrub and Lou is the only other pair of cars within a second of each other. And as I said, that I think Scrub just got past actually.
Not quite just yet. But he has now.
Yeah, wrong car. I thought Scrub was the car that just breezed past, but it was a bit too easy, wasn't it, for a GT4 battle?
He's still keeping on, but I'm sure Scrub will never miss the next corner. A lot of tension, a lot of pressure. Ooh! Jelinek and Davies side by side into the first corner. Looks like Jelinek has got past.
Yeah, it's held him off for quite well. Jelinek's been on the back room for probably about 10 minutes before I got it done.
He was quite far back earlier on in the race. I think he got involved in the incident at the start. He's made a good recovery as Davies is pulled alongside and ahead. They're still side by side. And he does take the inside corner.
Yes, I think he did.
And Davies splash showed. So that's Davies back ahead of Jelinek again. This looks like it's going to be a fight to the finish. Let's have a look at our leader, Declan Brogan. 17.5 seconds in the lead now.
Hold my beer.
He's holding it a while.
Not when he's 2.2 seconds behind me.
I'll hold your beer, because then I can have a free beer.
Everyone loves free beer.
Yeah, boy. I think I've just remembered where I'm stowing the beer in here.
Sounds ominous.
That sounds like it'd be pretty warm if it's been there for most of the last few weeks.
Unless it's in a
I'll move.
mini
Fine.
fridge.
Close side by side battle with Russell and Morgan.
Davis has either got back past Jelinek or Jelinek never made the mistake. Still got second place in GT4s. Lindblom's tyres have really dropped off though, because that gets down to 11 seconds, but well, there's only one more lap of the race after this one. That's a stunning drive from Lindblom.
Told you.
With some traffic, Jelinek has gotten side by side with Davies again. There's a really close battle between them two. As we get the message of
Accident in
Brogan.
the last corner.
Oh, that was Russell and Morgan. They were fighting side by side earlier. Morgan tried making quite an aggressive move. It didn't work out quite well, and I saw the lights flash. So tensions are high between these two.
On to the last lap, Brogan GT3 leader and Lindblom GT4 leader.
As Vinkinus has caught up to Fenson. This is a fight for the podium position.
Good to see a 90-minute race come down to the last lap for some positions that high up.
Jelinek and Davies still trading positions. Jelinek just got ahead of Davies.
Brogan. Halfway around his last lap now as Bing Cunhas and Benson battle on for that last podium position. Gone Roger Declan Brogan for the last bit of the race. Pretty solid drive at it, trinket from Declan.
Yep,
Never really
just,
been under any threat.
he got ahead. He took advantage of the. Ooh, he was a little bit deep there, but yeah, he took advantage of the accident behind and made a gap and made it stick. Just kept out in front, kept it clean, and he comes across the line to take the win.
Great drive. Always speaks volumes how good a drive it's been when you barely feature on stream and you win by a good distance.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's a good job. There's only one lap left because the gap between Limbo and Yellowneck's well under 10 seconds now. One more lap and Yellowneck might have been right at the back of him.
Yeah, it looks like Yellowneck has got the gap on Davies, so that will be those positions pretty much set. But these two are still fighting going into the final sector, side by side almost. Takes the switcheroo, doesn't quite make it alongside, doesn't make it into the braking zone, unfortunately. Gonna be a drag race to the finish between these two. Ooh, goes very deep.
Oh. That's all the guys in the voice chat finished that. Johnny Ashley 4th in GT4s, Adam in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th in GT4s.
Yeah, taking tyres wasn't the move. Spinning earlier wasn't the move.
And here comes Lindblom through the last few corners, who did in fact not stop.
Took to his guns. Tell you what, Yellowneck's taken 4 seconds out of that lap, I think.
Yeah, he's been flying. His lap times are down in 2:06s.
Absolute charge. Perfectly judged strategy by Daniel.
And there we go. So your top 3 in GT3. And people have started leaving, so I can't read it anymore. But it was Brogan, Filenko, and Fenson. In GT4, we got your Lindblom, Yellowneck, and the Davies. So
Everyone wants to know about the actual battle. Who won out of Adam and Johnny?
I lost. Johnny didn't win, I lost.
If that makes you feel better, Adam, then power to you.
What was your fastest lap, Adam?
2:07.3.
Okay.
That means Johnny's was faster.
2:07.1.
How did you find that one, guys? Oh.
First part of it was quite good. I was in the first couple of laps. I was kind of keeping with Johnny, and I thought, "Oh, this is."
Oh, you two
Ooh,
were
first
first and second.
Yeah, this could be exciting. 1-2, bit of a battle ongoing. Yeah, it could be good. And then I started to drift off the pace, and then, well, actually, it was more that Johnny just got faster, and I couldn't keep up with him, and then I binned it, and yeah, it kind of went backwards from there, really.
It was a good race, though. I think certainly from an AMS series point of view, I think throwing a multi-class race in all two wouldn't be a bad thing, especially with some of the guys moving up into endurance races. Learning how to manage traffic is there. Some of them are really good. There were some really good guys out there who were really patient, but some of the guys out there were a little bit sendy and just a bit impatient, and you know they just need to learn. But I think more of these in the AM series and getting them used to it will be really good.
Yeah,
We've got
definitely.
our next August is our next 5-week month.
Or 5-month week. That sounds interesting.
What do you think for that one, Stevie? Flooded track or something a little less crazy?
Throw the M2s in.
M2s and GT3s.
Yeah,
I
and then
tell
you
you
got
what would be interesting.
real pace difference.
Tell you what would be interesting at some point is to put the AMs in the GT4s and have them deal with GT3s coming around past them.
You just want revenge, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Take this, you little GT4 nerd.
Wow.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Who's joined? It's
Hi,
Hello, Raiden.
turned into a right old fest of admins on this stream, isn't it?
It has, yeah. Everyone wants to be involved in the oNiD AM series.
It's almost over.
More of a cameo than a guest appearance.
Aidan, are you coming to test MS2 in a minute?
Go on the Racing Stronger SGP page and sign up.
Got 6 minutes, and that goes for anyone in chat as well.
Yeah, come and get involved.
I forgot to download the game after I formatted my computer. So
6 minutes. It's fine.
not to download 50 gig.
Just stay signed up though, otherwise it won't launch.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I will.
Right. oNiD AM series completed me.
Good going, Ams.
Adam, are we back next month for the next series?
Yes,
You
we
didn't
are.
get promoted, so
Well, no, I think after this month's antics, we're firmly going to stay in the comms booth, aren't we?
Speak for yourself. I finished higher in the championship. Yay!
I beat you in the decider.
Wow.
Hey, greetings, Comsbox. Enjoy listening to this.
Hello,
Hey,
good
Dan.
on. Good win.
Good effort on those
Hello.
tyres, Daniel.
You
Oh.
absolute sweat.
I took it so carefully, as Adam might have noticed in all the braking zones.
Yeah, I was like, But I realised pretty quickly that you were braking very early, and I mean that's why I was actually able to overtake you for the first time.
It was a good fight though, like because I had you through the S's and all those high-speed corners.
Yeah. Well, and anything in a straight line because you were driving a rocket ship.
Ah, that too. Yes.
Yeah.
There was a good fight between you two, and then you just didn't stop.
Yes, that was part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, those tires were down to 1.5 in the front.
Ooh.
But I could have gone longer.
I think we'll probably end the stream there, as we're all going to go and jump on MS2. But me and Adam will be back. I won't be back next week though, Adam.
Why?
I am at Hyde Park for the evening.
Why?
I'm watching Bruce Springsteen.
Why?
So, yeah, I am not here, so Trinket will have to join you on that one.
Sounds good to me.
But we will be back. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will see you next week.
That we will.
Thank you for joining me on my inaugural I Press OBS button stream.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.